Good morning, students. Well, I'm Caroline, and today is your moral science class again. So, we are going to learn chapter 5, Don't Be Lazy. So, now let's begin our class. Students, now please go to page number 18, lesson 5, Don't Be Lazy. So, in this chapter, we will be reading together and learn at the same time. So, please listen carefully. To begin our class, let us read together the first two lines given in the book. There are some people who do not think of tomorrow. They never feel sorry for wasting their time. So, it is not always to be lazy. We should do our work in the right time, so that we should not regret later on of wasting our time. Lots of people are there who do not think of tomorrow. They waste their time randomly and they don't feel sorry for that also. So students, here is a short story of a grasshopper and the ant. So we will be learning this story as well. Now, let us read the first part of the story. There was a grasshopper named Greasy. He had a hard-working friend, Annie the ant. The name of a grasshopper was? Yes, Greasy. And who was Annie? Annie was the ant, who was a very hardworking friend of Greasy. It was summer season. Everything looked bright and beautiful. Lazy Greasy passed time by singing merrily and eating. Yes, during the summer season, everything looked so bright and so beautiful. So, students, how was Gracie passing his time? Yes, he was simply singing happily and eating whole day in the entire summer season. Together, let us read the story again. One day, he saw his friend Annie gathering food. He laughed at her and said, "What are you so busy doing? Why do you work so hard? Come here and enjoy the summer and listen to my merry notes." So, one day, what did Gracie saw? Yes, Gracie saw Annie carrying food and gathering food for the winter. And what did Gracie say to his friend? He said that, "Why are you so busy? Why do you work so hard?" And Gracie even called upon Annie to come over and enjoy the summer and listen to his merry notes. Coming to the next part of the story. Annie said, "No, dear Gracie, I do not have time. I have to store food for the winter season." So this was what Annie said to Gracie. Because in winter season everything will be frozen and they will not be able to survive as it's very hard to get food in winter season. That is why Annie was collecting food in the summer season. Which is why Annie said to Gracie that, "I have no time, I have to store food for the winter season." Let us read the next part again. Gracie said, "How greedy are you? You are storing food for the next season. You should enjoy this season." Students, who said this line? Yes, Gracie said these lines to Annie. Gracie proudly said to Annie that, "You are very greedy by nature. You are not enjoying now and storing food for the next season. You must enjoy this season as it is very bright and beautiful." Now let us see what Annie will say. Annie said, "Do not sit idle. Think of your future. Sunny days will not last forever." So we came to know what Annie has said to Gracie. Annie said to Gracie that, "Do not sit idle." Idle means without doing anything. But think of your future, your life, so that you can live happily without worrying much. Annie also added that, "And yes, sunny days, bright days will last forever." And that's very true. Let us read together again. Gracie started laughing at Annie and said, "Why should I spoil my present for the future? Let me enjoy and have fun." But when Annie said to Gracie not to sit simply by doing nothing, Gracie started laughing and said, "Why should I spoil my present life, the good days of my life? Whatever it may be, I will continue to enjoy and have fun for the rest of the days. But let's see what will happen to him in the future. Coming to the next page, let us read together again. After some time, winter came. Food was getting scarce. Gracie found it really difficult to get food. He was starving. Now winter has already arrived, and Gracie finds difficult to get food in order to survive. Here, scarce means difficult to find. So Gracie was starving as he could not get any food to eat. Let us read together again. One day he went to Annie's house to ask for some food. Annie said, "Now, why are you asking me for food? When I told you to store food for the winter season, you did not bother. You enjoyed entire summer singing merrily. Now enjoy the winter dancing. I will not give you anything to eat." The next day, Gracie was left with no option, so he went to Annie's house to ask for some food, for he knew that Annie has already collected some food during the summer time. So he went to Annie's house to ask for some food to eat. So when Gracie went to Annie's house to ask for some food, what did Annie say to him? Yes, Annie said, "Now you are asking me for food. When I told you to store some food for the winter season, you did not bother. Instead, you said, 'Let me enjoy the summer,' and you enjoyed the entire summer by singing happily." Now Annie got very angry at him and straightly said to him that you enjoy the winter dancing and have fun. I will not give you any food for you to eat. Coming to the last part of the story, let us read together again. And she shut her door. Then Gracie realized his mistake of not storing anything for winter. He felt sorry but could not bring back the time he had wasted. Now let us find out what will happen to them. After Annie said that she would not give him any food to eat, she shut her door. And then, after a while, Gracie realized his mistake and regretting for not listening to Annie and without storing any food for winter. And he left sorry for everything that he has done in his past life. But now he could not bring back the time that he has wasted, which is why he is regretting now. And the moral of this story is time lost cannot be recalled. So students, when we waste our time, that particular time will never come back. Once it is wasted, it will never come back. Every time, every minute, every second is precious. So use your time wisely and try not to waste a single time. And try to utilize your time properly so that it gives a beautiful result and you will not regret later on. Now, I hope all of you have understood this chapter clearly and learned not to waste your time. And students, you have to maintain your moral science notes in your GK notebook by dividing it into two parts. And in your notebook, on top of it, write chapter 5. Don't be lazy. Now let me read it out for you. A. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Who was Gracie? The answer is Gracie was a grasshopper. Question number 2. What type of an ant Annie was? Answer is Aunt Annie was a hardworking one. Question number 3. How did Gracie pass her time? The answer is lazy Gracie passed her time by singing merrily and eating. Question number 4. What did Gracie feel sorry for in the end? The answer is Gracie felt sorry for not storing any food for winter and simply wasted his time. So students, after every answer, you have to draw blue lines. And after finish writing, draw blue and red lines at the end. And with this, we have come to the end of today's class. Thank you and stay safe.